Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. It is a brand new week and a brand new episode of 5 Minutes with Phil. How are you doing today? I pray that you had a good weekend. In fact, how was it? How you doing? Who are you? Where are you watching from? We would love to get some comments from you just to let us know who you are and where you're watching from. Some of you have never, ever commented on a 5 Minutes with Phil episode. Today, though, is your day. So you can do that and just say hi. That's all we want. So we're not going to stalk you or make you sell flowers or Amway or anything like that. We just want to say thanks. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get into the word, okay? I am in the book of Isaiah today. Isaiah chapter 43, beginning in verse 18 and going to verse 19. There's a good reminder for all of us here today of how we should perceive our current circumstances and even our past circumstances. Let me show you what I mean. Check this out. Isaiah chapter 43, again, beginning in verse 18, and we will go to verse 19. Here's what it says. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing, and now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. All right, let's break this down a little bit. I've grown up in church. I've lived my life surrounded by church for the vast majority of my life. I really can't even remember a time that I wasn't around church people and church and followers of Jesus. So that's my life there. And what I've noticed oftentimes is that some people can be very stuck in the past. And what do I mean by that? A lot of times we can be stuck in our past victories and we kind of camp out on what God might have done in our church or in our lives or wherever, like 10, 20, 30 years ago even, and we don't really pursue anything new or anything different or anything better. And then sometimes we get stuck in the past because we can't get past our past failures and mistakes. And we think that we're damaged goods, or we assume that with somebody else. And what I love about having a relationship with Jesus is the fact that God is a God of new beginnings. He's a God of new beginnings. And perhaps that's exactly what you need. Maybe you have, maybe you've kind of become stagnant in your life, in your relationship with God, in other relationships, and you just need new life. God is the one that can instill life into that. In fact, that part where we read where God's doing a new thing, He is making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. So picture a wasteland that there's death, there's no growth, there's nothing going on, or you're in a wilderness, even a thick wilderness, and you're not sure how to get out. And God says that He's doing such a new thing that if you're in that wilderness, He wants to provide a way in that wilderness. And if you're in a spiritual or emotional wasteland, God wants to have streams, something refreshing in that wasteland. And so what's God wanting to do? God's wanting to give you new direction. God is wanting to give you something that is refreshing to you. And He wants to do a new thing. And sometimes we are so caught up in our past victories and our past failures that we won't allow God to do something new in our lives. He has been faithful in the past. And maybe you've not been faithful in the past. And you can't change the past. But God very much wants to do something about your future. And so today, I would encourage you to know that God wants to do a new thing. And He wants to give a way where there's a wilderness. And He wants to give refreshing streams where there is a wasteland. And God's able to do all that, and I think that that is something that we could be very excited about as followers of Jesus Christ. Pray for that today, okay? All right, my time's up. Gotta let you go. I love you. Thanks for watching today, and I pray that God blesses you in a big way today, okay? You take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.